It's so nice to have you here. You're one of my all-time favorite guests. Always entertaining. We've had such a good time together over the years. You know, we really have.
Yeah, it sucks that you're ending this.
Well, we're ending this version of it. I'll come back with a cooking show or something.
What are you doing? You're going to be on what? HBO Max? Are you allowed to say that on this network? Or are they going to get upset?
No, they're cool with it. I think they're all, aren't they all the same thing
they're
eventually?
All in bed together.
Everything's owned by the same thing.
Everybody's owned by one company now. Okay. We're all working for Exxon.
All working for Exxon, and they have a very low budget.
Exactly.
We don't have a lot of money. That reminds me back in the day when I used to do like Chappelle's show. That was like Viacom, and that was the funniest thing ever. They would always be like, we don't have a lot of money. So you'd like book a part. They'd be like, yeah, you're playing a SWAT guy. Do you have any combat boots? And you'd be like, yeah, no, I don't. Any of your friends? Do you friends?
And they're Viacom. They're Viacom.
But it was just like, this isn't my job. My job's to book the part. So we would just give the lady shit down there going, hey, you're playing a blacksmith. You got an anvil? Any of your friends? Do you know, can you get one? Lug it over here? It's like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't know. That's always been, yeah, I've been paid a lot in exposure throughout the years. This is great exposure. I'm just going to trash everything I've ever done. I love the 80s Strikes Back. It's great exposure. It's great exposure. We had to fight them to give us cab fare. I mean, granted, it wasn't the highest art. Bill, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, I'll tell you. Remind me, back in the day, I worked in a restaurant in North Carolina that was slowly going out of business. And at one point, I was the busboy.
Slowly going
Slowly. It was a slow, bad day. They put a 5-star restaurant in the middle of this stupid strip mall. It was doomed from the beginning. So, not to mention, it was sort of the 80s, so a lot of people were, you know, they were ready to work. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Amped up. I was the busboy, I was the grill chef, kicked on a mesquite grill and the dishwasher, all at the same time. I remember there was this asshole. I was thinking about it this morning. This is that Irish thing where you never let shit go.
Yeah.
I came running in the back. I'd taken off my chef hat. I ran out, and I bust the tables. I came in the back, and I said, hey, we're out of glasses. And this guy who was on work release from prison, he goes, well, why don't you wash some? And he goes, a novel idea. I remember he said, like, he was this well-read guy. And
this guy was on work release from prison?
I was like, yeah, hey, how about you don't go to jail, you convict piece of shit, and I'm doing 3 other jobs. But here's the deal. He was in jail, so I was scared. So I was like, okay. And then I just washed him and probably burned the shrimp brochettes.
That's a tragic story.